At first, he thought it was a black plastic garbage bag that some traveller had tossed into the river, full of dirty nappies or strangled puppies. "Shite," he said, under his breath. He reeled in his line, and then he started to wade through the shallows towards it, his rod tilted over his shoulder. As far as he was concerned, the black water was sacred. His father had first brought him here to fish for spring salmon when he was 8 years old, and he had been fishing here every year since. It was Ireland's finest river, and you didn't throw your old rubbish into it. "Dennis," called Kieran, "where are you off to, boy? You won't catch a cold over there, let alone a Celt." His voice echoed across the glassy surface of the water, so that it sounded as if he were shouting in a huge concert hall. The wind blew through the trees on the opposite bank and softly applauded him. Dennis didn't answer. As he approached the black plastic garbage bag, it was becoming increasingly apparent that it wasn't a black plastic garbage bag at all. When he reached it, he realised that it was a man's body, dressed head to foot in black. A priest's soutane, by the look of it. "Jesus," he breathed, and carefully rested his rod on the riverbank. The man was lying on his side, on a narrow spit of shingle, with his legs half immersed in the water. His hands appeared to be fastened behind his back, and his knees and his ankles were tied together. His face was turned away, but Dennis could see by his thinning silver hair that he was probably in his late 50s or early 60s. He looked bulky. But Dennis remembered that when his father had died, his body had sat in his basement flat in Tucher for almost a week before anybody had found him, and how immensely bloated he had become. A pale green Michelin man. "Kieran," he shouted, "come and take a sconce at this. There's a dead fella here." Kieran reeled in his line and came splashing through the shallows. He was red-faced, with fiery curls and freckles, and close-together eyes so intensely blue that he looked almost mad. He was Dennis's brother-in-law, 8 years younger than Dennis, and they had nothing at all in common except their devotion to salmon fishing. But as far as Dennis was concerned, that was perfect. Salmon fishing required intense concentration and silence. Salmon fishing brought a man closer to God than any prayer.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.